Hi, everybody, and thank you for stopping by Living To Do's channel. Today, we're going to review the TV show Winning Time. It's episode 6 called Memento Mori. Before I get started, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, you can find me on Fanbase, the new monetized app that is out. You can find me on Fanbase under the same name, Living To Do. So let's get started with this review. This was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. A lot was going on. Um, we left off last week with poor Jack McKinney having that terrible bicycle accident, and he is now in the hospital. Uh, and he's not in good shape. He was in a coma. But a lot of other things went on as well because Jack is in the hospital. Paul Westhead is going to take over. And Paul Westhead is a very nervous individual. Apparently, he taught Shakespeare at his old previous job, and he carries that Shakespearean talk with him into this job, which makes him seem a little off. But other things that happened, we see Magic. He's getting, I guess, deals, endorsement deals, and he's um, shopping around deals with sponsors and whatnot. And one of the sponsors was one of the people that came up to him that wanted to do business with him was a Phil Knight. He is the co-founder of Nike. He was a young guy and he wanted Magic to endorse a shoe. He had a prototype of a shoe with his name on it, with the Nike swoop, and it kind of well, the way they played it, Magic was a little interested in it because his name was on it. Later he passed on the deal, and I guess later we'll find out that Michael Jordan took that deal or had a deal with Nike, and that deal was worth, I guess at the time of recording, in today's day, it's worth $5.2 billion. So that was a very unfortunate missed opportunity. But it's a hit and miss. You don't know what's going to take off when you're offered these endorsement deals. And so I guess he signed with Converse. I guess at the time that was the shoe. Now I don't know if anybody would sign. They don't use Converse on the court anymore, do they? I don't know. Um, Meanwhile, Dr. Jerry Buss is he's trying to get more money and funding, I guess, for the company or the Lakers and the Forum, and he's talking to the bank. The bank is Great Western Bank, and he owes them money. He wants to prolong the due date on his loan. They want the money. They're going to take the team. He tells them the team is owned by his wife, or so he thought. And later we find out that his mother did not record the doc showing that his wife is the owner. So Great Western could have owned the Lakers because of her absent-mindedness to record the docs that of new ownership. They were trying to hide money, do funny business, but maybe she's a little off, his mother. And why would you put all that on a little old lady? You need a corporation, an accountant, not only that greasy Frank that he works with. Because this is huge. This is just too much for her. Uh, Jerry Buss finds out Jack's in the hospital. They go see about uh, Jack. Of course, this is too much stress. He has his loan, his mother's not well, and Jack's in the hospital, and he's going to need a new coach. So they go talk to the doctor. And what's interesting, I don't know why it was significant to have the Jack McKinney's doctor. He was like a handicapped man. He was on those crutches that grab you by the wrist, but he was the head physician for Jack. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, actually, Jerry makes Paul the new coach. Paul, with his nervousness, he doesn't think he can do it. Um, well, back to the forum they go, and where they have the forum club. He's still trying to finagle those Great Western bankers. He's trying to uh, kind of get them liquored up so they will approve the deal. And apparently they do approve the deal in this in the Lakers Forum Club. And we also, before, we had seen even Jack Nicholson. What they said happened was Jack Nicholson was saying hello to Jerry while he was talking to the bankers, and to make it look impressive that he had superstars here. And apparently they said that he gave Jack season tickets uh, to do that. And in the club, they have everybody in the club. There's Richard Pryor in the club, played by Mike Epps, who was supposed to play Richard Pryor in a movie. And the team is there, um, and Jerry calls over magic to the Great Western bankers, businessmen, to schmooze with them. And Magic is over there with this pearly and white, smiling. Everybody likes him. And when he's over there, his publicist, Cindy Day, comes over and sits on his lap, and she's trying to give out autographs. Like, who wants her autograph? She's just she is just putting herself in the right place to sweeten up her deal with Magic. Like, she's trying to get on his good side and be more than a publicist. She wants to be a girlfriend. He just, brushes her off as a date, but she's trying to entice him, and she, she even brings her father in on this. I don't know if he's a real character, but Dr. Thomas Day, and he's like Magic's agent. He's talking deals with other sponsors, with other businesses, um, to get more money for Magic. Um, and Magic is not really feeling her. She does seduce him, and I guess it's easier to. He's like a young kid, so she seduces him, and but Magic doesn't want her. And Magic told her dad, he's willing to do business with him, but he needs not to be dealing with his daughter. And this guy, Dr. Thomas Day, he can understand that Magic, says, "Will you please break up with her for me?" Because in previous dealings, Dr. Day told Magic that he had this type of smile and charisma that he doesn't need to be given bad news. So Magic's taking that advice and using it on him, saying, "Okay, I don't want to give bad news. I'm Magic. You break up with her." And so I don't know what he said. It never showed it, but he was instructed to break things off between his daughter and Magic, because honestly, she's a little too much. She's a groupie. She's just a groupie. Okay, so earlier, Great Western, they did extend the loan, but they're attaching 30% interest on it. And Jerry says, he's okay with the loan because in his mind, he is forecasting that he is going to win the championship, and they're going to beg to do business with him later. So I think that might have happened, because I know Great Western used to be called the Great Western Forum, so it must have gone down the way Jerry planned. So Paul Westhead has to do a press conference, which is normal for a basketball coach to do, but they want an update on Jack McKinney. And Bill Russell had kind of coached Paul in what to say. Basically, just say he's on the men. Don't give too much detail. The man's head, it was literally, they had to crack open or take a part of his skull and put it in the refrigerator because they need to get the pressure down in his brain. And so he's not just, it wasn't just he fell and hurt himself on the bike a little bit and scraped his knee. His head, part of his skull was removed. So Paul does this press conference. It's weird. He's talking about Shakespeare. It's so off-putting. People are looking at him weird. Bill Russell and whoever else. Um, they want him off the podium and off the cameras because he's quoting Shakespeare and no one's following what he's saying. Later, at some point, the team goes to visit their coach in the hospital, and Cindy Day shows up a big bouquet of flowers for the coach on behalf of her and Magic, but later Magic found out that she did that and he never approved it, never knew that she had done that again. She was overstepping in his life. Michael Cooper's there and he's talking to Spencer Haywood, played by Wood Harris. And Cooper is second guessing his ability. Spencer tells him, any fool can see you're a great player. And West had overheard this, and later he started Michael Cooper instead of Spencer Howard in their big game, his first coaching job against Denver. Fun fact, Spencer Harris, played by Wood Harris, his brother is also in this episode. He is played by Dr. Thomas Day. That's Steve Harris, actor Steve Harris. They're real life brothers in real life. It's just a fun fact. Also, Richard Pryor is going to the game, one of the games, and he's in the I guess where the locker rooms are, in the back or underneath where the players would be walking, and he spots Spencer Harris. I guess Spencer Harris had some type of drug addiction, because here you see Richard Pryor offering him to party with him. They got women, they got booze, coke, and I guess there's more to that story, because I think he had severe party life. And the way he was looking, his lowered eyes and whatnot, I guess he got caught up in the drugs there. One interesting that happened, which was fun to see, or interesting to see, that Magic sent Dr. Thomas Day to Cookie and gave her tickets. Now, he was supposed to be the dad of the girl that was seeing Magic, that Magic told the dad to break up with this girl, Cindy, and then Magic sent him to give Cookie tickets to the Detroit game. I guess she's from Detroit, and that would be the Detroit home game, but gave her tickets for her to come. And Cookie's like, isn't he seeing your daughter? And he's all, you make it of what you want of it. Magic wants you at the game, and these are the tickets for you. So Magic was very serious and focused on Cookie all along. She just wasn't playing those games, with that California wild lifestyle. So smart girl, smart Cookie. So that was pretty much it. I really enjoyed this episode. It was just moving fast. It was very interesting. A lot of different characters, a lot of moving parts, and really enjoyed it. I can't wait for next week's episode. Well, that is it for now. So please like, share, comment on the video, subscribe to my channel, and you can also find me on Fanbase, the new monetized app that is out. You can find me on Fanbase under the same name, Living to Do, and that's what I gotta do. I gotta go because I got living to do. Thank you so much.